But I don't put sugar in it. I use verified. Let's say right at 13 mile.
Good morning. How are you?
Another question that they had, are commercial motor vehicle drivers allowed to use the push-to-talk communication equipment while driving? And there again, the answer was yes, provided you do not reach for, dial, or hold the actual telephone in your hand. That's what they're really getting at. You can't have it in your hand. It takes away from the distraction of driving. You come to your company and do an audit, and they find out that you've been stopped twice now and been pinched for operating on a cell phone, not a handheld, or a handheld cell phone. You got 2 of them on the record, right? They're going to come back to who's ever in charge at Foltz. Tom, that probably you? He's going to take about $11,000 out of your pocket because this driver's not compliant. How do you think Tom's going to feel? I can't be with the driver all the time. So they said, you know what? We're going to go after you. $27.50. Here's your civil penalty. That gets your attention? Yep. That's where that high dollar number amount comes in. You can get into this site. It's available to the public. There are certain areas that aren't available to the public. But they can access any type of inspection report you've got. Anybody can. It's public information. Okay, just like I can access, any of you have inspections done in the last week? Anybody here have inspections done in the last 2 weeks?
I do every day.
I'm not talking about inspection. I'm talking about roadside inspection. What's safe? North Dakota. I can go in and access that. Pull up the whole inspection. Tell me where you're at. If you did the inspection, I can actually print up the whole inspection just like you can do. Points against your license. Does not affect your driver's license. It's a driver's score. So let's say your score gets off the chart and they decide, you know what, you're getting stopped for this and this and this, and you're not doing a very good job. What are they going to do eventually to you as a driver? I can't keep you here anymore, right? My insurance is going to start going up because of you, that one driver. So they get rid of you. They got company policies in place, those type of things, right? Now you go to look for work for another company or carrier, they're going to actually have you take a look at the driver's score.
So, and that's, you can find that under CSA, and how do we access our own?
To get your own score, you're going to actually have to pay for it. I think there's a fee involved with that. If you want to look at your score, there's a fee involved with that. That can be accessed.
Aware. My objective always with safety is to raise your awareness. I can't make you do anything safer, but if I've raised your awareness and you think about it a little bit differently, next time you're in the cab, you're in a hurry, and you think I'll just jump down, maybe now I've raised your awareness, think that's not such a great idea, I'm going to save myself. So that's my objective, hopefully keep you guys free from injuries. Injuries slow you down, they impact every aspect of your life. If you're injured on the job from 8 to 5, guess what? The injury doesn't stay when you leave the job at 5. It comes with you. It impacts the rest of your life and what else is going on, and we just want to avoid that. Sure, there's financial costs, but there's a lot of other costs that are involved that are more concerning to us. Foltz Trucking is a great family of caring, as you guys can see, because I host this, so we just want to make sure that you're able to come home, because the reason you're working is to go home and be with your loved ones, so we want you to be able to do that.
most of you guys know, within the last month now we lost 2 of our drivers. Richard Hildy was 42 years old, not really overweight, no medical history before, just was in North Carolina and in the parking lot just had a massive heart attack. Bob Burns, 61 years old, really nothing major, not overweight or anything. Both of them did smoke. Bob, he, a year ago in January, his wife said, if you quit smoking, I'll buy you a Harley Davidson. So he did. Came April, him and his wife loaded up and they live in Mason City, Iowa. They loaded up and took a trailer and went to Sioux Falls, the Harley Davidson dealer. And he brought the motorcycle home, never had a license or nothing. They brought it home in a trailer. So one day one of his buddies took the motorcycle to a Walmart parking lot, so old Bobby is out there just practicing and stuff, hit some gravel, put it on its side, $6,000 damage. Took it back to the deal, started smoking again. A year. Last fall he couldn't take it anymore, so he bought a trike. So him and his wife would go up and down the hills in Iowa with that trike. Anyway, these are kind of a shocker to us all, so we want to take a moment of silence for these 2 guys. Everybody say, safety! Safety! There we go, that looks good. Hang on one more time, I'm going to take 3 more. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Comfortable. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, everybody, let's play.
They don't want you to bounce. They want you to go to the stretch to the point where you can feel it and then hold it for 20 to 30 seconds, 30 to 45 seconds. It's a good stretch. Okay, move slowly, breathe normally. That sounds maybe kind of stupid to have to say, but sometimes when people are focusing on stretching their muscles, you kind of forget to breathe and you catch yourself and you're holding your breath. You want to keep that oxygen flow to your muscles. And don't stretch to the point of pain. The expression, no pain, no gain, is not a good one with good. So we're going to do some stretches today. So I want you guys to stand up with your TheraBands. Whoops, went one too many. You're not practicing before you guys have all the learning your mechanical resistance. But if you want more of a resistance, then wrap it more around your hands, and you're going to get a tighter pull. Last try to stretch it out a little bit. You guys feel it? It's a good little exercise to do with your biceps on there. The next one's called the lateral shoulder raise. Same thing, you've got your foot on the bottom of that middle of the TheraBand, and just raise your arms going up to the side this time. You're going to pull out, you can feel that in a different place. Just wanted to add a reminder that Amanda mentioned her information's in the back of her book. She is available as a personal wellness coach. What a great tool for you guys. Hopefully you guys get phone calls from her. She'll call you once a month. Whatever your goal is, what you're working on, help hold you accountable, give you some pointers and tips. And I just asked, she said she was okay with me sharing this. She's doing this herself too. I don't know if you remember when she was here in December, but she's lost a significant amount of weight. She's out there doing what she's preaching and learning right along with you guys too. So take advantage of her expertise too.
Basically, if you pick up your exercise logs that you got earlier with the TheraBand and all of that, you have those sitting out towards the very back, There's a bunch of different log sheets that are pre-printed for every month. You don't have to do any dating. There's nothing you have to sign up for. You don't have to do anything extra. The exercise guides that you already have everything you need to do.
That's why we have this health and wellness. You know, do it for your, it's not just for you, it's for your family too. As you can see, after you're done with your driving career, you have, you can spend time with your family and grandchildren, and very important. I mean, we've been pushing this, but I encourage you to get on the bandwagon. And you know, like it said, 23.5 hours, a half-hour a day is not that much. And these stretches, I know we're waiting in line, we're out of hours. It doesn't take that, you know, just grab your band and spend a few minutes to do it. So we appreciate everything, and let's take a look. Thank you guys.